I was a broke 27-year-old hitting rock bottom until one investing lesson turned everything around, and by 35 I was a millionaire. For years I chased get-rich-quick schemes, hot stock tips, crypto fads, and expert advice promising overnight wins. But each time I thought I'd found my ticket, I ended up poorer and more frustrated. Therefore, I finally decided to stop gambling and learn a smarter way. I began to realize that real wealth comes not from luck or flashy stocks, but from the quiet power of compounding and time. I was tired of volatility and confusion. My bank account felt like a roller coaster, so I needed a new strategy. I remembered something my grandmother used to say, "Slow drip fills a bucket." In investing terms, that meant steady contributions mattered more than one big gamble. So I opened a humble account, just a simple index fund to start, and committed to investing a small amount every month, rain or shine. This time, I ignored the hype and focused on consistency. I learned that compounding isn't just jargon, it's a force. Albert Einstein allegedly called compound interest the greatest mathematical discovery of all time. That sounded crazy at first, but the numbers don't lie. For example, if you invest $10,000 at 10% interest, in 1 year you earn $1,000 and your balance becomes $11,000. In year 2, you earn $1,100. So now you have $12,100. More than the $12,000 you would have if you'd never reinvested the first year's gain. Therefore, each year you earn a bit more, and this snowballs. Over decades, the effect is enormous. In fact, one calculation shows $10,000 at 10% grows to roughly $450,000 after 40 years. I was hooked. My plan was simple and boring. Invest regularly, reinvest all earnings, and give it time. I set up an automatic transfer so I paid myself first each month. I treated every dollar like a tiny seed. So I reminded myself that each frugal choice was like planting extra trees for future shade. We hit a crash, think 2008 and 2020, and each time I felt the pull to panic sell. Friends were selling stocks to buy real estate or gold. I was tempted too. If I'd sold at the bottom, I would have locked in my losses and missed the recovery. Therefore, I held on. I reminded myself that dips are temporary. Time is your friend. So I stayed the course. I kept adding to my investments every month, reinvesting dividends like clockwork. I didn't obsess over daily price swings. Instead, I followed a long-term view. Warren Buffett's wisdom resonated with me. Our favorite holding period is forever. In other words, buy something you believe in and hold it through ups and downs. I treated my portfolio like a forest I was growing. Small saplings now that could one day be giant oaks. As Buffett also put it, someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. I realized I was planting trees, and that shade was within reach. Years passed, and without even trying to time anything, my patience paid off. By my early 30s, I hit 6 figures. It felt surreal. Then one day the number on my account crossed $1 million. It wasn't fireworks in the sky, just a calm moment of disbelief. That steady drip of contributions, growth, reinvestment, and time had done it. I remembered how Einstein's greatest discovery worked quietly in the background as I lived my life. The lesson had turned me around. Wealth wasn't a secret formula, it was a simple habit. The deeper truth I learned is that investing isn't about beating others or guessing the next hot trend. It's about consistency, patience, and giving time to your money. The stock market averages about a 10% annual return over decades. That might not sound like magic, but it is. At 10%, your money roughly doubles every 7 years. The rule of 72. Start early, keep investing, and let decades of growth work in your favor. Soon enough, you'll see that giant number 2. So what's the one investing lesson? Let time and compound interest be your superpower. Start now, no matter how little you have. Live below your means so you can invest consistently. Reinvest all gains and avoid unnecessary spending. That $30K car really can cost $300K in lost wealth. Nasdaq.com. Don't get swayed by daily news or fear. History shows patience pays off. Capitalgroup.com. As Buffett taught, think long-term and buy assets you believe in forever. Sarwa.co. I've learned that anyone can be a millionaire with this mindset. It turned me into one, and I'm living proof that this simple lesson really works.